Hoenn Gaiden finals, folks. I know the last video was also the finals. That's because it's a 3-person finals, which I haven't experienced before personally, but that's the reality of our lives in this one. It's a round robin between the 3 finalists. I was victorious against Arctic Breeze. And now here I am against JoaF. Alright, we actually are kind of weak against Metagross with this squad. I didn't put a water type on the team or anything good like that. I do have full defense Claydol, so that's good. That'll be pretty good. The Metagross lead, I might just... oh my gosh. That sucks because that doesn't give me any info. That sucks a little bit because that doesn't give me any info. Because that could be non-banded. There's a HF in the chat. That's it. That's fine. Well, I think I've got to just hope it's banded. Maybe it needs a crit to KO even with banned. I actually think a non-banded crit might not KO. Yeah. Okay, cool. So not the end of the world there. Not the end of the world. Although Snorlax is pretty important, but I'm sort of all in on Snorlax. However, that never stopped me before from gaming. I still have my Jirachi as a win con. So don't worry. Don't worry about somebody like me. I'm fine. I'll be okay. You just wait. You just wait. Okay, I'm gonna go Skuntank and Tim this, then go Claydol. In a controversial series of moves. Because I'm afraid I might die to Boom against this Alolan Golem. I'm afraid of that. I have fears about stuff like that, but we'll see if my fears matter. If I even matter as a person. We'll see. This is a magnet pull Pokemon, by the way. That's why it trapped my Magneton right there. I'm glad to have poisoned it. It did blow up. I'm thankful to go to my defensive Claydol and live the blow up. That's the best place I could have gone. Maybe the Jirachi was slightly better, but I didn't want to go and be trapped against a Golem, necessarily. Alright, this Deoxys probably has Ice Beam. I'm going to go Skuntank on this, and then it's Crunch or Pursuit. I'm going to Pursuit. Nice, we eliminated Deoxys. That's good. Now, is there a Ghost type in the back? It's a question I have. I'll Flamethrower this for now. Ooh, good damage. That did 69%. That's pretty impressive. There is indeed a Ghost type, and I'm glad I'm Skuntank on this and not another Pursuit Trapper like... Well, Magic Coat. Bounces back certain non-damaging moves. I see. I'm glad I'm Skuntank and not Tyranitar or Houndoom as a Pursuit Trapper, because we're actually pretty decent into Jellicent. I also have Rest, and I have Aromatherapy on Celebi, or Heal Bell. Muddy Water. Alright, I think that was a Pursue Mine game, and I just attacked straightforwardly that time. So that's good. Here's Tyranitar. Okay, this is actually rough. Because my Claydol's really chipped. Tyranitar might win. We can calc this because it's just Gen 3 Pokemon. Okay, the thing is in Hoenn Gaiden, Tyranitar doesn't always run HP Bug. Do you guys ever have, like, your mouse pointer disappears? My mouse pointer just disappears sometimes and I have to just shake the mouse a lot and it comes back. What's up with all that? Alright, so I can intim this guy a bunch of times. Alright, we'll see if I live a hit and get to... If you get HP Bug, I'm dying. But if we get to Leech Seed and intim you a bunch, that's good. Yeah, HP Bug is not always on it. Tyranitar and Hoenn Gaiden, because there's more stuff in the format that you want to hit. I usually go for double edge on Tyranitar in this because it is just neutral against more things. We'll see what JoaF is running here. Maybe that chip on my Claydol was in fact brutal and game winning. Maybe I'm done for. Maybe I'm finished. Even if there's Rock Slide, I might get flinched by the Rock Slide. It's not my favorite position I've ever been in. And the Jirachi is... We are defensive on the Jirachi. Maybe we can get bailed out by Thunder Paralysis. Taunt on that. That's really bad. But that might mean I'm okay against Tyranitar with my Claydol because it's only Rock Slide Earthquake. Let's take a look. Let's actually be a little bit of a tryhard here, if you don't mind, folks, because I believe I should. Okay, so I'm full special defense on this. Let me see. It was a +1 Rock Slide right there, dealing 54. So it could be fast Dragon Dance if it high rolled, or it could just be Adamant. Okay, not a huge amount of info there. Okay, kind of awkward here because now I can't intimidate this ever again. You should dance again as your play. Okay. Yeah, well done. I should sack Skuntank so that you can't... That's a little awkward, the fact that lined up like that. Now I can't intim again, and they could dance for free there. I have to sack Skuntank there, because they could just click Taunt, and then... because I happen to have no damn attack on this. Okay, well... Wait, Rock Slide doing 26 max. We have... so I should Earthquake here. Actually, would a 2-hit. But it 2 flinches. It's alright, it's karmic justice for the Arctic game, I suppose. If it's no Lumberry, maybe we get bailed by this also. Possibly. It's not Lumberry. But I'm out of steam, I'm afraid. There's nothing remaining in the tank. Well, that's unfortunate. GG. That sucks because this is the perfect set for my Claydol to wall. It doesn't have any coverage for it. But it just flinched me twice. It's a little annoying. Alright. Let's go with... Let's see. Let's go with this one. I like this team. With the Dio speed. Suppose they're thinking about what team to bring. As you should. I can't be too upset about that. I mean, my game 2 against Arctic was insanely lucky. I dodged everything in the world. And got basically a absolute bailout. But karma comes to strike you down when you least expect it. Alright, we're in the game now. Once again. I'm gonna just layer up, I think. I think everyone knows this gets superpower, right? Everybody knows this. So we'll layer up first and foremost. We have a Metagross on the field, do we? In an interesting turn of events. I might actually just layer again. I don't love the idea of going Entei because they could just Earthquake. And then I have nothing to really threaten this very well. Mismagius is not a bad switch because it could... it comes in on Earthquake and Explosion. 2 possible options. Electrode also comes and lives a hit. It's neutral to ground and resists electric. I think the best play is just to spike up. They just went for the mash. And I'll go here and... we'll do 2-layer aggression in this one. Entei is well poised. Entei is well positioned here. We'll do the battle timer. Oh my gosh, it lives on 1. What? Wait, what? I'm sorry. Wait a second. Am I full special attack on this? We're modest, full special. How does that live a hit? I didn't even consider that living a hit. That's 100 power on that. Well, that's devastating for me. At least this opens up my other threats, I suppose. That's very regrettable. It's alright, we've still got layers up. We've still got layers to speak of. Snorlax. Okay. They went for the punch. I thought they might go for punch or earthquake on my tar potential. Now I'll go tar. Okay, punch on that is... okay, Zardan. I'm gonna just throw out a rock slide. Hopefully the rock resist sucks now, because Metagross is dead, so maybe there's no other rock resist, and my tar is looking excellent. Oh, I forgot this was a Pokemon. Dracovish in. Interesting. This doesn't have Vicious Rend in this. It's like a bulky Pokemon. How fast are you? Let's see. Damn, a crit, dude. I wasn't sure if it would be max speed. Dracovish I've seen, I recall having like... just full bulk. But that was 244 at least. This sucked. There's really good defensive typing because it... there's Water Dragon. There's no Fairy, obviously. It's only weak to Dragon. Alright, I guess I'll bring an Electrode out. I feel like Delibird is my best threat now. That also just lives. We'll Giga Drain. Some slight chip heal. I think I still need to preserve Electrode to hit Charizard. Possibly. But I don't know how doable that is. I think I actually have to blow up here. Or at least just attack this with Thunderbolt. Maybe you're trying to bait an explosion here. I think Thunderbolt is better. Oh, crap. Am I just shy of a KO with Delibird? Probably. Thought Thunderbolt would do a bit more than that. It's my bad. I thought for sure Thunderbolt into Brick Break would deal with Snorlax, but it might not, and this might be my end. But Brick Break Expert Belt is good damage on this. Nah, it lives. Everything's just living in this game. I'm still a bit shaken up at the Metagross living a Sacred Fire. I didn't even consider that to be a possibility. That shook me up. Okay. Now right here, I think I actually just Ice Beam. And this, we might want to Calm Mind up here. It's probably the only way forward is we Calm Mind and power through Tyranitar that way. Because at the moment, Tyranitar can live a hit. A Fire Blast, well, alright. I suppose, well, this is awkward now, because I think it's a weird tournament format where it's like the first to 2 wins it gets it, but now I'm 1-1, so JoaF has to face Arctic, and if he beats Arctic, he wins. GG's. But then if we're all 1-1, we have to play again. I'll be honest, I don't want to play everyone again. It's hard to schedule with people. I've never played a tournament where this is the where there's 3 people in finals and you just play until someone gets 2. It's honestly kind of a strange format that I find a little odd. But I guess if JoaF beats Arctic, then he's the winner. But if not, then we have to all play again and until someone gets 2 wins, I guess. Well, GG's. To JoaF. And maybe this is the end of the tournament. I don't even know. Because it depends on the outcome of... unless they've already played. Have they already played? 1 second. They might have already played. Possibly. No, they haven't. They haven't. So yeah, the outcome, it's all about JoaF versus Arctic, and then that'll determine it. Well, thank you for watching, folks, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.